are Kate and James, and we're traveling around New Zealand in our converted camper van, Doris. This time, we explore the east coast of the North Island and experience the pros and cons of beach life. Where'd we go?
I don't know.
James! Join us as we explore the beaches of this incredible part of the world. How's that for a view? Beach is pretty good too. So we are parked up Papamoa Beach. We came here yesterday and we're just blown away, and unfortunately it was all full, so we came back again this morning and there was a spot. We're so excited. Gosh, it's so beautiful. These beaches are just lovely, soft, light colored sand, and the water's warm, and the town nearby is really cute. And then tomorrow, the sunrise will probably be over there. So I might have to wake up early tomorrow. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. We had the great idea last night to leave our camping chairs under the car because we just couldn't be bothered. It was late. We're chatting with our next door neighbor. We get them out this morning. We're having coffee, and all of a sudden I notice that there are just so many cockroaches on the back of James's chair. I'm not sure how many there were.
There's a couple.
It was more than 5. It was upsetting. We got up and like shook the chair out and flicked the cockroaches off the chair. And the seagulls, our natural enemy, came over and just ate them off the chair.
Turns out they do have a purpose.
Our enemy has become our friend. Thanks for this one, seagulls. But I'm still watching you. Oh, there he goes. Oh, got one. So I guess we learned our lesson. We're not gonna leave stuff under the car at night anymore. It's a good lesson. And try not to park overnight next to these trash cans. They attract all kind of creepy crawlies that can get up in your van. After a cleansing dip, we were back on the road. We're at Mount Maunganui. It's this awesome beach town with this mountain in the middle, at the end of it. It's more of a hill, really, and you can walk up it or you can walk around it. It's kind of late in the day, so we think we're going to walk around it. James found it very important for me to clarify that Mount Maunganui is in fact a volcano, which is cool, but come on, it's not much of a mountain. If you're looking for a fun beach town with some really good fish and chips, Mount Maunganui. What do you think, honey?
Yeah, Pilot Bay fish and chips. Bloody good.
Pilot Bay fish and chips? And like less than, more than, oh, I forgot to close the cupboard. Oh. Shoot.
I got someone up my ass pulling the fingers at me.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh God, Vanlife gone wrong. In this part of the country, there's a beautiful beach around every corner where you can wash away your sorrows, have a cup of coffee, and just enjoy the day. Man, this one was a cracker. It was so beautiful, in fact, that I thought, what the heck? Why don't I finally have a go with the drone? Oh, it feels really weird to look at myself with makeup on. It's been a while. Who is that person and why does she fancy herself so much?
She looks good though.
Oh, thanks. You look good too, honey. And we look good because we're going on a pretty exciting adventure today. We have to leave Doris behind Bless you, Doris. You can't come on this journey, but we'll come back to you. But today, we're going to go watch the America's Cup.
We're going out on Team Ineos's VIP boat, so
Which is the UK team's VIP boat. I don't know how we managed to trick people into putting us on a VIP list, but here we are. So we're doing it, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm excited to watch these boats.
yeah.
Here we go.
Auckland is New Zealand's largest city, and we were down in Viaduct Harbour, which is a cool spot. Lots of good bars, good place to hang, good buzz on, especially with the America's Cup. We don't really recommend it for van life though. There's not that much to do in the city, and it's really hard to park your van. Maybe go for a day or so. Eventually, we made our way down to Team Ineos's headquarters, where there was some pretty tight security.
I feel like I'm waiting for the principal. Why do I feel like I'm in trouble?
But then, we were in, and got to enjoy some very on-theme cushions in the VIP area. The America's Cup is the oldest sporting trophy in the world, and certainly the biggest sailing competition in the world. It normally happens about every 4 years, and during that time the teams train and create these incredible boats that are like $150 million each. Point is, the America's Cup is evidently kind of a big deal. Obviously, I don't know much about this stuff, but James is a professional sailor, so he was all over it. We made our way to the yacht where we would be watching the racing from and headed out on the water. Getting to see these machines work up close was really cool. There's just so much technology and skill involved. It's incredible.
They go, when the board goes down. Got a bit messy on the entry.
The teams are also incredibly competitive and aren't above a little sports espionage.
And here go the spies. Look, they've got their long lens camera out. They're taking pictures of the boat. Nothing to see there.
It was a great day out on the water. James got in some good sailing chat, and I had a fascinating conversation with a bottle of champagne. Although the UK didn't win that day, they sailed really well, so I'm told. New Zealand wasn't allowing in tourists at this point because of COVID restrictions, but there was no actual COVID in the country, so it was one of the few places in the world where you could get together and watch sport and celebrate. We felt very lucky.
So after a week in Auckland, we're finally heading back on the road. It's been good to catch up with people and watch some sailing and charge all the electrical equipment and install the solar panel. Yeah.
The solar panel was a total game changer, a real must-have for van life here. There's a lot of sun, normally, especially in summer. Before, we had to plug in our battery to charge, but now we had energy to burn.
What beach is this?
I think it's Kalakaua.
No.
Ruakaka.
Ruakaka. Ruakaka Beach.
There's the sign.
Not very nice weather. Aha! What you cooking?
Bit of salmon.
We're gonna have some salmon tacos, I guess you could call it. Salmon wraps, some mango.
All was peaceful and calm. But then, mid-salmon wrap, disaster struck.
It's been a few days since we've spotted any of our little friends, and yep, here one is. I thought it was a shadow, but it isn't.
Oh God.
Where'd you go?
I don't know.
James! We found a little friend in the van. 2 weeks after we found our first one, so they've been sitting in it. So, what do you reckon, honey?
Well, I'm fine with it. For tonight, the question is, what do you think?
I'm fine with it, and I know that they won't hurt me or anything like that, but they are decidedly gross, and I don't like it. That's what I think of our little friends.
Cockroaches.
Don't say it. You'll summon them.
Cockroaches aren't all that bad. They're just doing their thing, you know? But we figured we'd wrap up our food so as not to encourage them to hang out in Doris. The next day, we made our way to what was my favorite beach that we visited, Matapuri. It's this beautiful, peaceful, slightly remote beach, and we didn't film that much because honestly, we were just enjoying its beauty. It kind of speaks for itself. It's fair to say, though, that I was buzzing.
Would you mind telling us what you're doing?
I can't because sea anemones can't talk. And I'm being a sea anemone.
Sea anemone. Still don't know what that is.
It's this. Just look at what I'm doing.
Meditating? It's kind of boring.
This is a big day by sea anemone standards.
Sometimes life gives you a perfect moment. But as always, we had to continue on into the next moment. We were heading north to Keri Keri, which is in an area called the Bay of Islands, to meet up with our friends Brad and Karen. Karen is from Sweden and Brad is from New Zealand, and his family owns a kiwi farm, which is a little tricky to get to.
You're doing great. You're doing so great. Just a kiwi looking at some kiwis. Look at those guys. Oh, there's masses of them. You know what? That sass is not what I need.
What I did need was a dip, and Brad took us to his secret swimming hole. Good morning. It's like 9 o'clock-ish.
It's actually 9:45.
Wow, what an important clarifying point. Now you've really set the scene now.
Hey.
And we're not in Doris this morning. We're staying at our friend Brad's place. I thought I'd show you around. This is the bed area. And really the only other area here is out here. I can't believe how quiet it is. Got a little place for coffee. A little outdoor bathroom. Outdoor shower. Yeah, and there's kiwis in the area. There's a bunch of, like, evidently at night you can hear the kiwis, because kiwis, despite being this bird that you hear about in connection with New Zealand all the time, you don't see them very often because they're nocturnal. But around here, Brad's seen a few, and you can hear them calling at night. I've never seen a kiwi, and I really want to see one on this trip. I'm hoping that maybe while we're here we could do a little nighttime walk and spot one. James keeps telling me that it's really unlikely, which is
I've
a
never
negative.
seen a kiwi in the wild.
Well, it's a very negative energy that.
But we're gonna try.
But if you have, we need positive.
And we probably might succeed.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Positive.
check out the view.
Positive Kiwi energy. Positive view. Oh, I can't get over it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of bed today.
The next day, we headed out on Brad's boat to explore some of the hundreds of islands in this area that gives the Bay of Islands its name. The Bay of Islands is a pretty special spot. If you can make it up here, we really recommend it. And if you can get out on a boat, all the better. No day out in New Zealand nature is complete without finding the perfect place for a barbecue. Great friends, great grub, and the great outdoors. This is what New Zealand is all about. Being here just makes you want to seize the day, and even though I didn't see a kiwi, I still felt like we got a lot of seizing in. Next time.